Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom discussion and review. This one is on episode 2 of Chaos Dragon. And yes, I'm just gonna call it Chaos Dragon. It's faster and easier to say, so just, it's still part of the title. But yeah. So starting off, this episode was a lot crazier than I thought. Like things that happened in the last episode, like, when Mashiro died, I was not expecting there to be like from what I've seen in the second episode. I don't want to talk about it yet. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but there's going to be a lot more deaths. Like holy crap! But from the beginning, Kai is all mad at Ibuki because he you know killed Mashido. But of course, later on, Eiha tells Kai about why, and that you know Mashido actually was ready for this. She waited for the day that this would happen. That she would. It's pretty much like serving the king kind of thing, obviously, and that's why she was a shrine maiden for them before, and that's why she knew about all of this. Other than that, of course, we do end up seeing the guy that we met in the last episode, just briefly. He's from Donatia. His name is Swallow Kratzvali, and he's actually a member of this supposedly red dragon expedition. Their expedition to hunt the red dragon because he's gone mad, kind of thing. And it's a coalition pretty much between Donatia, Koran, and them, of course. So at first, no one believes, like, why the hell would, they're all at war kind of thing going on. Why would they do this? But it's because the Red Dragon's so dangerous that they want to do this. And they're having this formed expedition together. Um, the reason, like, so far, I actually like Swallow. He's pretty badass, it seems like. But the reason is, like, I don't know, I just like the style of his armor and everything. And then right when he goes into battle, he has a pretty interesting weapon. Like, it's a curse or something, I think. His forget what her name is, partner says, but he's like, I guess his weapons just get destroyed every time, and it seems like he creates the weapons from this thing. It's like ching, and it's like shing, gets a new sword, breaks, ching, make a new sword, breaks, but then he also can make immense power, like like a huge slash, and that's what it showed. And I was just like, that's pretty badass. I gotta say so. I do want to see more of his fighting style and everything because it's pretty interesting fighting. It's kind of like you would have like a whole bunch of swords and you're wasting them all, kind of thing. But that's not. It's just how it happens. That's how his curse supposedly is. That battle scene wasn't as big. It was just to show a little bit of what he does in his weapons and everything. But after the woman from before that was the leader of the Kurin area, um, you know, group was mad because their leader said to back off, but she didn't want to. And there's supposedly something in prison. One of the guys in charge of the island, I guess before, and then he got imprisoned. But like Koran, Donatia, and I think Nil Kamui, I think that's what it's called. They have they all planned this expedition. So even they had plans, but I don't know what's going on. If they're bad guys and this is all like they cannot, this is a bad thing that they're doing. I don't know yet, obviously. We do end up seeing the girl from Kurin. She's the part of the expedition. We see her a number of times in this. She's like doesn't come into like the very end to protect Ibuki from an attack. But in this thing, we find out that his weapon, to get the power of the red dragon, he has to keep sacrificing something of equal like value that someone values to him. So even though he sacrificed Mashido, that was just for that one time. I was like, what the heck, really? Because then after, to be able to defeat that lady, he had to sacrifice Kai. And Kai, it's pretty interesting the way they did it because Kai was killed, but not by him. But in failure to really do anything, it's kind of like he murdered Kai himself in a way. That's what they were saying. So it's pretty interesting, even though he didn't do it, but he couldn't do anything to stop it. So it's kind of like he murdered Kai anyway. So it's like, wow, okay. But yeah, he ended up getting the power, beating that lady. Well, almost, because then she almost killed him. But the person from Kurian saved him. But he's decided that he's going to join this expedition and everything. And that was pretty much the end of the whole episode and everything. And it's so far, it's this season, the series is pretty dang interesting, to be honest. Like, I'm wondering how much people are going to die because at the end part they showed like all the people that we've seen already, and a couple we haven't. and all of a sudden we had Mashido crossed out, and all of a sudden Kai was crossed out. So I'm wondering, is everyone in that gonna die? What the heck is going on? You know, it's just pretty crazy. Like, I don't like shows that people die all the time. Like, seriously, don't like watching that kind of stuff. Like the main character is dying and everything. I'm like, is more people gonna die? Like right now, Mashido and Kai wasn't as big, but who are they gonna kill next? You know, like seriously, I honestly don't know who they're gonna kill next. It's just like I don't want to get attached to anyone because you might think, oh my gosh, maybe they'll die. The only person you can really get attached to is Ibuki because you know he's the main character, but you never know. Like main characters have died before in some things, and I don't really like those either. Like I it does affect me, but sometimes just like what the heck. And from what this anime is looking, it's just gonna be killing people off every episode for him to be able to use that power. So it's like holy crap. Wonder how this is gonna be. It's like seriously, don't get attached to anyone. It seems like, but still gonna keep watching it because so far the action scenes not been really big, but they've been pretty dang cool, pretty like hyped up kind of thing. Like holy crap, this one guy's using all these weapons and killing all these guys, and then of course Ibuki and his whenever he turns, you know, gets the power of the Red Dragon, he's just a badass. Like ching ching ching, and then and it was just seriously, it was a pretty good episode. I enjoyed it, and yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about this episode. Like seriously, I don't know what's gonna happen in the next. Is someone else gonna die? Someone else big? When is the main character is gonna die? Is everyone gonna die? You know, like this is kind of like Akame got killed. Like so many people start to just die, die, die. I'm hoping it's not like that, cause oh man, like seriously, just oh man, I just don't want a lot of people to die. I don't want to get, you know, baited into liking these people and all of a sudden, oh, they're dead. Too bad. Sorry. But who knows? We'll just have to wait and see, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this Anime Kingdom discussion review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And until next time, guys. See ya.